Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today is obviously we're going into the weekend roundup where we go through every bit of the Premier League action of the week and through the top 5 leagues and the Championship and a bit of the lower England leagues too, and then onto my team of the week and then my topic of the week. And the topic of this week is Streets Won't Forget, and we'll get to that obviously when we get to that. Starting with, we're going to go into the title race, and the title race heated up a lot this weekend with City winning 5-1 against Luton, a massive win. It's a win that was expected by most for him to happen. Haaland got his penalty, but he's still stinking a bit. He is, you know, he's still getting the goals, which fair enough. That's what his job is. His job is to get them goals, but there's something there. It's not happening right now. But yeah, Luton had the chances in the game. It could have been a draw if, you know, they played well defensively, and, you know, the result doesn't show, and that 5-1 result does not show how well Luton played in that game. It's really unfortunate for him. Doku had a good game, but it was against Luton. It was against Luton, you know, City expected to have a good game today, and then, you know, Doku, you know, whatever, he's a bit boring, isn't it? Like, well, he's not, but it's very exciting, but not in big games. It's just when someone can actually defend against him, he's crap. It's when the space is there. When he's got a bit of space, he's good. But in the Premier League, you're not going to find that space as much. Gvardiol, what the hell's happened to Gvardiol? 2 games now. The one at Bernabeu and the one is bangers. It's bangers. He's pulling them out. See if he can do it against Real Madrid this week. We'll wait and see. And on to the big ones. The big ones that we turn it around here, because Palace beating Liverpool 1-0. Oh my God. It was brilliant. Well, what a beautiful goal, by the way. What a beautiful working goal. It wasn't just you know, oh, bang or whatever. It was nice passes, passing around. A lot of Elise, bit of Lerma, bit of Mitchell, and then Mitchell into Eze, bang, done, easy, sorted. Mateta had his chances too, and one of them came from a beautiful moment as, once again, like against Chelsea back in 2014, the captain of Liverpool slipped and it almost cost him a goal. It did cost him a goal in 2014. It almost cost him one here with Mateta. Probably should have got it, but Robertson got back just on time to clear off the line. He had a bit more power behind, a bit more oomph behind the ball. Then, you know, it might have been a 2-0 to Palace. And, you know, it might have changed everything really. But yeah, Liverpool slipping, Van Dijk slipping, it all just slipping away from him now. They're going to end the season with nothing. After that 3-0 defeat to Atalanta in midweek, it's fallen apart and I love it. I love it. Arsenal, Aston Villa. Arsenal losing as well, not being able to score against Villa. They had the chances, but wasn't like great chances. Didn't have like these amazing chances. It was there for Villa to take, and Villa took it. Leon Bailey again punishing the big teams as he has been doing all season, and then Watkins getting his goal as he's been doing. He's chasing Haaland down, getting that nice little chip towards the end, and Emre really has haunted Arsenal this season. Them 6 points he's taken off them, you know. Arsenal get draws in them games, they're still top of the league. It's a whole ballpark now. It's City's to lose. It's now City's to lose. It was Arsenal to lose. Arsenal have lost it. Now it's City go to Brighton next week. Brighton, where they struggled last year, they dropped points at Brighton last year, but the way Brighton have been playing, you don't know what team's going to show up, and you're just going to wait and see. And I think they'll probably walk over them now, but you know, it's all for Arsenal and Liverpool to chase and City to lose. Newcastle beating Spurs 4-0. The last 2 games at St James's Park against Spurs, now Newcastle scored 10 goals. What on earth is wrong with Spurs? A lot of people didn't think it was like, oh, it's not going to happen this year. Ange Ball's changed, it's all different now. Van der Ven got sat on his ass by Isak. Isak is just so good. Best Scandinavian striker in the league, maybe. You know, Højlund's quite good as well. But no, he's just so good, and he is. What a signing. People going, oh yeah, Arsenal should go for him. Arsenal won't be able to get Isak. Newcastle will not sell him. You know, I think if Arsenal go for someone, we'll go to Gyökeres. But I'm going to do a transfer video series starting again soon. We're going to get to that soon now. Gordon as well needs to be on that plane. And he's already on the plane. Like, we already know he's going to be on with England. But you know, he might be deserving a chance on that left side. That left side, it should be Kane. You know, Gordon, Kane, Saka. And you know, Foden's on his great form right now, but he doesn't show it for England. You know, he can kind of push people around, but we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what happens. And Shah, once again, solid as per, getting a goal. I said Van der Ven on ice. And Maddison was very lucky not to get a red card in this game. I need to say, Maddison was very lucky not to get a red card in this game. Got away with it. He got away with it. We'll move on. Then on to my team's game. Fun. Bruno Fernandes carrying us on his back because we were so lucky to get away with a point from this game. We dominated once again by a bottom half team. It's so poor from us. It's disgusting that we have to do this every week. Ten Hag stormed at his press conference and it looks like he's going to be on the thin ice. That ice is cracking up and it's gonna collapse soon. You know, he's got the FA Cup still. He's got the FA Cup to save his season, and I hope he does. You know, because I don't like hating on managers. I really don't. But it's pushing me there. Onana as well. Getting beat at his near post again. Twice really. Both goals were on a nearer side, I'd say. And it shows again, you know, it happened against Neto, it happened in the Champions League, it happened so much this season. He needs to improve on a lot. Onana's improved a lot this season in different areas. He needs to improve in his near post position because he's getting caught out on it way too much, and it's hurting me. Bournemouth are really unlucky, as I said. They missed out on a penalty, but it wasn't a penalty. The penalty that they were given, I feel like, was a penalty. But they definitely had the chances that they should have won that game, probably. Forest versus Wolves, again, that was 2-2, and one team should have won it, really. Wolves should have won it. Cunha, oh my God, what a baller he is. The first goal, class. First goal was so, it's all on his own. No one supported him. He went, I'm just going to take it on my own. And he just puts it top in. He goes, yeah, cheers. And there's a cheeky little celebration. Gibbs White then hits back with that, blocking his ears out. And then it goes to 2-1 to Forest. And then Cunha scores again. Does the same celebration, mocking at yours. So what? Oh, I love it. I really rate Cunha. Cunha, bit of a baller, and I'm enjoying him developing in the Prem right now. It's nice to see. It's nice to see a player like that develop in the Prem. Because he got a lot of hate last year. People going, "Oh, he's spent 50 million on him now." That 50 mil is paying its price right now. Brentford 2-0 against Sheffield United. Sheffield United probably seem unlucky here. Burton Diaz had a good chance in the start of the game. He probably should have got his chances off. Chris Wilder was saying he's been the better team in the past couple of games, but you've been losing the games for a reason. You've not been the better team. You are going to go down. Goodbye. Bye. But it's, I don't know. Damsgaard was robbed by VAR. I'm going to say that. Damsgaard was robbed from an absolute banger by VAR. But I feel like I'm worried for Brentford next year because with the calibre of the teams that are looking at coming up, I mean, the way they've been playing the past couple of weeks, no. But Brentford might really struggle next season to do sell Tony. They've got to use that money well. And I don't know if they can use that money well because, you know, we'll wait and see. They've lost Raya. We will wait and see, I guess. We'll get onto that into next season, I guess. It's almost there. We're only 3 months away. Brighton and Burnley drawing 1-1, and Burnley was so unlucky again not to get a result there. Miric just going under his feet. Miric making a mistake again, back-to-back weeks now making mistakes that's costing Burnley points. It's just not good enough, is it? Brighton's getting away with it, pushing on, but they've had a very poor season this season. I know they've been hit by injuries, but it just shows De Zerbi's not that guy. And I don't want De Zerbi at United. I said it in my United transfer video that I don't want him, and you know I just don't. And West Ham versus Fulham, the final game of the weekend that we're going to go through now. And Andreas Pereira is a proper Streets Won't Forget player in it. That's what caused me to go onto this topic of Streets Won't Forget. Because Andreas Pereira, I was looking at him going, the guy is just a baller and he's done really well at Fulham. He's had a really good spell at Fulham since leaving Man United. Fair play to him because he was all over West Ham. And West Ham just poor again. Poor. And you can see how they do against Leverkusen next week, who beat him in last week on Thursday, and they got one again this Thursday. We'll wait and see what happens in that one. But on to the other leagues now. We're going on to the Championship, starting with Blackburn beating Leeds 1-0. Mental. Plymouth beating Leicester 1-0. Both massive wins for them in their survival fights. Massive losses for Leeds and Leicester in their title fight. And then Ipswich dropping points. Maybe should have dropped all 3 points really, but they managed to get a point out of it and move to top of the league. And now it's in Ipswich's hands to lose. But it's still Leicester who've got a game in hand, you know, so it's going to be, as I said in my prediction video, I think it is going to be Leicester and Ipswich at top of the league. Through, easy, see ya, bye, enjoy. Because no one wants it. And Southampton aren't all that conversation yet. Southampton have got a couple of games in hand and they can push on. They can get them results and they might put themselves in the argument of getting promoted through the automatics. But it's going to be a tough fight. Southampton, Leeds, and whoever comes up in that playoff spot with them, it's going to be a hell of a fight. we'll wait and see. We've got 3 more games left, 3 more weeks, and we figure out who is there. Portsmouth are now basically promoted as well into the Championship from League One. They've just got to not lose one of the next 3 games that they've got, and then they're promoted. It's one of them. It's going to happen next week. Stockport and Wrexham, though, confirm their promotion into League One from League Two. Stockport going on to still win the league probably, and Wrexham doing it in style with a 6-0 win. Back-to-back promotions. Fair play, fair play. You know, you have got a squad bigger than everyone else in the league, but it's still getting promoted, still an achievement. You know, the Bundesliga, Leverkusen win the league. As I said in last week's video, it's only going to be a week till Leverkusen win the league, and they did it in style. 5 goals. A Florian Wirtz hat-trick puts it in the bag. Xhaka scored as well, and he's done it. He's won the league, and I saw loads of happy videos of him, like edits of like Arsenal fans mistreating him and stuff like that, and it's like, you know what, Xhaka, I'm happy for you, mate. You was a bit of a baller at Arsenal. You wasn't appreciated. You wasn't appreciated enough. You've gone on to the Bundesliga this year, and you've gone and won the league under Xabi Alonso. Fair play. We like it. Apart from that, in the Bundesliga, there's not much to talk about. Bayern won their game, but it wasn't crazy. Dortmund won their game, nothing crazy. Leipzig won their game, nothing crazy. Nothing really crazy to talk about. On to La Liga, and after a weekend break last week before the Champions League fixtures, we get into the in between the Champions League. It's really just this time when you want the break. You want to go, oh, League, Champions League, break, Champions League. So you have your Champions League games back to back, and it's like a week apart, and you got a well rested going to that second leg. But no, they've had a very narrow fixture here. Barcelona scraping past Cadiz, Real scraping past Mallorca. It shows that their midweek fixtures are a bit affecting them, especially having a break last week. It's going to stall you, and Girona really have fall off because they have lost Atletico. And I know it's Atletico, but it's start of the season. You might have gone, well, start of the around November, you'd have gone, oh, you might have a chance here because of the form they're in. But that Leicester City storyline has gone away from them, and they've been ripped apart by all these clubs. Well, City mostly have gone, oh yeah, we'll take you because we own you. Ignoring it. Ligue 1, PSG getting them the weekend off though, which, as I said, it's the smarter way to do it. If you're going to give your team a weekend off in between Champions League fixtures, PSG have re-handed it here. Fair enough. And then Lyon, 4-3 against Brest, in a big win there for Lyon. With Brest being, you know, high up the table right now, it's a big loss for Brest, but I think they still get their Champions League spot, and it's, you know, it's gonna be nice for them. And then to Syria, oh my god, a lot of points have dropped here. Everyone has kind of tripped up because Inter dropped points to Cagliari, and then no one could make ground on them because Sassuolo drew to Milan 3-all. Milan 3-all draw. What on earth's going on there? Torino with a 0-0 draw against Juve, and then Bologna getting their 0-0 draw against Monza. A lot of tripping and slipping there, but Inter are going to win that league. We know Inter are going to win the league. They're miles ahead of everyone else, but it's you know, they could have won it this weekend if they would have won that game, or, well, would have theoretically won it this weekend. No, basically won it this weekend. They basically won it anyway. We know they're going to win it. Let's move on to my team of the week, and in that is going to be Dean Henderson. He had a great game there, keeping a clean sheet against Liverpool. Liverpool pressured and pressured and pressured. He said that second half felt like it went on forever, but he got a clean sheet. He left and he helped Palace get that massive win. I'm also putting Tyreek Mitchell in there because, you know, he helped get that massive win, and he got the assist, and he played a really nice part in the build up to the goal. So he's got on the team. Fabian Schär getting a goal and a clean sheet against Spurs. Really good performance from him. And then Diego Carlos having a really outstanding performance today against Arsenal again. Give him a clean sheet as well in a massive game for his club. Gets into the team in a week. And then into the midfield, we've gone with Doku, who, as I said, he had a really good game against Luton, so I've got to give it praise. Andreas getting 2 goals against West Ham, Bruno getting 2 goals against Bournemouth, and then Gordon just absolutely tearing up the whole scene against Spurs in that big 4-0 win. That's why Isak gets in there too, because he got 2 goals, and Sat van der Ven down, slipping on ice. Cunha, as I said, did 2 goals, 2 great goals, and a cheeky little celebration, which I did like. And then Kluivert, he's finally coming to his own. I said he's coming to his own finally, and he's finding his feet in the Premier League, and he's looking good for it. And he could be considered Streets Won't Forget, but we'll get onto that in a second. So yeah, Kluivert had a good game against us, getting into the team. But now we're talking about Streets Won't Forget, and there's a lot of players we can talk about. But what I want to talk about is what players right now would you consider Streets Won't Forget. I'm going to make a Streets Won't Forget 11 basically. I'm going to talk about an 11 of players that Streets won't forget, and it was hard to make this team, but it was like, you know, having to decide players and then having to find players that I think, oh, you could fit in that. We're going with 4-3-3 as the formation. It's the basic formation that we're going to use for most of these things in it. In goal, there's a lot of, you know, you consider, oh, he's a good goalkeeper. He had a little bit there. It's Onana in it. Onana is the biggest Streets won't forget goalkeeper playing in the Premier League right now. Just for the fact of he's wild to watch. He's exciting to watch. He's something different. I mean, he's great at passing. He's great at what he does, but he's bad at what he does at the same time. It's wild, and you know, I get from a neutral fan perspective, it is enjoyable to watch, but for me, it is scary at sometimes. But he's getting better. He's getting better. At right back, I've gone with Malo Gusto, just because, you know, I feel once Reece James gets his full fitness, Malo Gusto will see as much, but he's had some good spells this year, and he just feels proper Streets won't forget. It's hard to decide on defenders who is a Streets won't forget defender, but Fabian Schär's getting in there as well, because he just is in there like that centre back that will just drive forward sometimes and score a banger. He'll win the headers in the air, and he's just solid as a defender as well. He feels like a Streets won't forget defender. He's not quite on level like, you know, a Marcus Rojo who's just absolutely violent all over the place, or Eric Bailly who's going to be doing Cruyff turns in the middle of the park against Liverpool. It's not crazy like that, but it's interesting to watch. And then the other one I'm going to sign, we're going to put a bit of bias there. We're going to go with Martinez, just because 5'7" centre back, I feel like it's gimmicky, and that's what Streets won't forget is like some sort of gimmick that they do, and it's people remember him for that gimmick. Like everyone remembers Batafisi Gomis for his celebration. You don't remember his goals, you remember his celebration, and people call him Streets won't forget. And then at left back, once again gimmicky. We've gone from a 5'7" centre back to the 6'6" left back in Dan Burn. Very Streets won't forget. He's not an absolute baller. He's not going to do these mad tricks or anything like that, but he's just wild, and it's wild seeing him in there. Newcastle are a very Streets won't forget team right now, but I feel like it's going to grow and grow and grow where they're going to actually have a good team. Andreas Pereira, as I said, he just screams Streets won't forget. He screams like the main guy right now in the Premier League. Oh, you know what? You go back and go, oh, you know, Andreas Pereira, he was a bit of a baller, wasn't he? And his time at United where he got a few goals and then absolutely killed it at Fulham. I like him. I do like Andreas Pereira. And I've won Gustavo Haymar. I've picked him up a lot this season for Sheffield United. I said he's a lot better at Sheffield United, and I feel like he has quite a Streets won't forget season, but I don't think people have appreciated it enough yet. Honestly, go watch Gustavo Haymar. Go watch that Sheffield United game, and then just appreciate how good Gustavo Haymar actually is, and how much better than this whole Sheffield United team he is. Gustavo Haymar getting in there, and then Joelinton. Talking about this £45 million striker that's now one of the best midfielders in the league. Yeah, Joelinton, Streets won't forget. Screams it. He screams it, he does. Mohamed Kudus on the right. Once again, this is the type of Streets won't forget where it's like, yeah, you're a techie baller. Kudus is a techie baller. And he's doing it for West Ham. So he's going to be a Streets won't forget. Because he's not. If he's doing it for City, people go, oh, he's just a good player. Because he's doing it for West Ham, he's Streets won't forget. I think that's the difference here, is who you're playing for. Origi, I'm going to go with. He has a lot of moments for Liverpool. He has a lot of moments. He's good playing for Forest, so he squeezes in. I was looking at the Forest strikers. I was like, Chris Wood could easily get in it. He is very Streets won't forget. He's, you know, what do you mean he scored 10 goals in the past 2 seasons, back to back? Like, fair play. And Abiona as well. Very Streets won't forget. But I think Origi has more moments that people go, oh, that's a really good moment. Oh, that's a really good moment about Origi. And then go on the left, I'm going to go Hwang Hee-chan. Another one, you know, could have gone with anyone in that Wolves front line out of the Hwang Hee-chan, Cunha or Neto, but I think Hwang is a bit different to Cunha and Neto. I think Cunha and Neto are going to be appreciated as good footballers, whereas Hwang's going to be more Streets won't forget. Yeah, you're going to have a good period, and people are going to go, yeah, that was a good period from him. Yeah, that's my Streets won't forget team. Let me know who you think would get into a Streets won't forget 11 that's playing now. Let me know who your favourite Streets won't forget for the future. I don't know how to word it, but you get what I mean. It's Streets won't forget players, but they're playing now, so you can't really forget them. But these are the players that are going to be considered Streets won't forget. Let me know who in the comments who you think will be considered Streets won't forget type of player. But at the end of this video, guys, if you like the video, please leave a like. You want to see more, subscribe, because there's more on its way all the time on this channel. Day in, day out, I post every day. What I'm talking about, we. It's like I'm a third person. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, please leave a like, and I'll see you next time. Cheers for watching, guys. Bye.